Hi, boys and girls. Miss Laura here. Hope you're all having a good day. Today we're going to read a book called Love is a Family, and the author is Roma Downey, which is the person who writes the words in the story. And the illustrator, the person who draws the pictures, is Justine Gasquet. I want a real family, said Lily, slamming the screen door shut behind her. Lily looks upset, doesn't she? And what would that be? Her mama asked. More than just you and me. Tonight is family night, and I bet I'll be the only kid in the whole class bringing just one person. What kind of family is that? A small kind, teased Mama, but it's still a real family. Lily didn't want to have a snack with Mama like she did most days after school. The house was too quiet and too neat. I'm going next door, she said. Where do we think she's going? Maybe to a friend's house? Melissa's house was never quiet and never ever neat. Melissa had 4 brothers and 2 sisters. She shared a room with her sisters, and every night they had a pillow fight before they went to sleep. When I go to sleep, thought Lily, all I get is the next chapter in the book Mama and I are reading together. Lily played with Melissa in her noisy, messy house until Mama called her home to get ready for family fun night. Mama asked, do you want to call Uncle Mike and Aunt Lizzie to see if they'll meet us there? Uncles and aunts don't count, Lily told her. Sometimes I wish I had sisters or a dad who lived with me, or at least a brother or something. I know, said Mama. Sometimes I wish that too, but most of the time our little family feels just right to me. Love is what makes a family, and we've got plenty of it. Lily knew it was true. Even so, her lonely feeling wouldn't go away. She kept worrying about how they'd be the weirdest family at fun night. But as it turned out, they weren't. When they got there, they saw plenty of families that didn't look like Melissa's. See all the different families? Lily talked to a girl who was there with just her dad. She came back and whispered to Mama, Remy's mom died and she has no brothers or sisters, so it's just the 2 of them. That's how I grew up too, said Mama. Lily had forgotten about that. It felt weird to think about her mom as a little girl. But how could your dad brush your hair and make it pretty? She asked. Did he know how to braid? Or get the breadths even on both sides? Grandpa learned to do those things because he was my daddy and he loved me, Mama said. He also baked peanut butter cookies and planned fantastic birthday parties. He sang songs and told awful jokes when I needed cheering up. There are as many ways for families to show love as there are different kinds of families. Looks like they're having a good time, doesn't it? Lily pointed to a girl in her class, like Tamika. Her mom and dad showed love by adopting her and getting her a puppy, and freezing that big wad of gum out of her hair with ice cubes instead of making her cut it. Mama laughed. And how about Josh and Tony across the street? They don't have parents now, but they have grandparents who pop popcorn for scary movies, rescue balls from the roof, pull splinters out of dirty fingers, and catch lightning bugs. I call that family. At Family Fun Night, they saw families with stepdads and stepmoms and half sisters and half brothers. There were single moms and single dads and families made up of different colors of skin. Everyone was laughing and showing their love by being together. But later, walking home in the cool night air, it was just Lily and Mama again, alone under a million sparkling stars. Lily pointed. See that big bunch of stars over there? That's how big Melissa's family is. That's a nice bunch of stars, said Mama. See her pointing at the stars in the sky? Yeah, but look at those two pretty stars twinkling together over there, Lily said, smiling. They're like us. They're shining just as brightly. Mama, someday you'll be old and I'll be grown up, said Lily. And do you know who will brush your hair then? It will be me. And I'll braid your hair for you, and I'll make sure the barrettes are even on both sides, because you and I will always be a family and will always have love. Mama squeezed Lily's hand, and those two stars shined like the brightest diamonds. The end. So if you had your listening ears on during the story, what was Lily so upset about? Do you remember? Lily wanted a real family because she didn't think a real family was just her and her mommy. But it's okay to be just her and her mommy, because that's a family too. And what did Lily compare the families to? Right, she compared them to the stars in the sky, because families are special just like the stars. The last time we read this book, we talked about how your families looked, about how the people in your life aren't really part of your family, but care about you and love you just the same, like your teachers and your friends and even friends of your family members. You don't always have to be family to love someone like they are family. Well, guys, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye.